the ripple of water, the call of the wild. These are the unsung heroes of the wetlands. Everyday people investing their time, their resources, and their hearts into conservation. They are the stewards of our most precious resources, ensuring that the magic of the outdoors lives on for future generations. Ducks Unlimited relies on the hard work and support of these individuals. Without their dedication, our mission to protect these vital ecosystems for those who draw inspiration and sustenance from them would remain out of reach. Join Ducks Unlimited and become part of a community of outdoor enthusiasts committed to preserving our wetlands for the next generations of unsung heroes. A public service from Ducks Unlimited.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 at Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV. Now on Roku devices on this Wednesday, July 15th, 2026. Good evening. I'm Chris Palermo. Here is what's happening. The woman accused of animal cruelty, which included horses and donkeys, was in court today. The owner of Drag and Ass Sanctuary, Kimberly Arich, agrees to forfeiture all animals for a favorable plea deal. More in this report now.
On Wednesday, July 15th, Kimberly Arich appeared in court for what was expected to be the fourth and final day of testimony in her animal forfeiture civil trial. Following testimony from multiple witnesses and experts, attorneys for both sides and Arich met with Judge Robert Lane in chambers after lunch recess to discuss a negotiated resolution. Instead of continuing the trial, Arich entered into a confession judgment that resolves both her civil and criminal cases. As part of the agreement, Arich's criminal case was reduced from 19 counts of animal cruelty to 1 count of animal cruelty and will be pleading no contest in justice court. Under the agreement, Arich will permanently forfeit all of the animals that were seized in 2025, including those that had previously been returned to her. She will also be ordered to pay $132,489.79 in restitution to reimburse the costs of caring for the animals since they were seized. For the criminal case, Arich will be sentenced to 2 years of probation and will receive a 179 days suspended jail sentence, provided she remain out of trouble and complies with the terms of her probation. Once Arich successfully completes her probation, she will again be permitted to own animals. The number of animals she may keep will be subject to applicable state and local laws, including any limits based on the zoning or property where she resides.
Regarding the finance aspect of it, I understand that you probably need to get more affirmative numbers.
I have a
what I'm
number.
wondering is, besides the civil confession of judgment, is there another?
We do have a number, Judge.
Is there like, is she going to be paying so much a month for 6 months and the rest goes to civil confession of judgment?
No, we have not.
Or is it just the civil confession of judgment?
Civil confession of judgment, Your Honor.
Okay, and what's that figure?
The figure is 132,485.79.
All right, and then you were talking about the animals. I believe you said that they were going to be forfeited, except, is there an exception?
There is not an exception, Judge. All the animals that are seized are being forfeited.
Is there any limitations on new animals or anything of that nature?
Once she's done with her plea in justice court, any restrictions on her doing that will be whatever is applicable by statute wherever she's living. So if she's allowed to have 6 animals, she can have 6 animals, but it'll be whatever the statute provides.
Right, so in other words, Judge, if she was to move to a different county that allowed for unlimited amount of animals, she could get that. If she went to Vegas and where they said 5, then she's limited to 5. And that's part of the agreement.
Arich is scheduled to appear in justice court on August 4th, where she is expected to enter a no contest plea. She will then return to district court on August 17th at 9:30 a.m. for a status hearing.
And we will continue to follow this case. More news now. It's been discovered that some mail ballots in Nevada from the last primary election were never counted. They were delivered to the wrong location. There's an investigation now by the Secretary of State's office, and they say this is on the U.S. Postal Service.
The Associated Press is reporting stunning findings that more than 30 mail ballots that were cast in Nevada's June primary election were never counted. This because they were inadvertently delivered to the Nevada Secretary of State's office. They should have gone to the Lyon County Clerk Treasurer's office. The ballots all had the correct county address. State and local election officials said the ballots were sent by voters before Election Day. The ballots were marked as undeliverable and were never counted. Lyon County Clerk Treasurer's office said the ballots would not have changed the outcome of any race in the primary and are seeking answers about the delivery failure. There is now an investigation from the Nevada Secretary of State, Cisco Aguilar's office. The Nevada Independent published a statement from Aguilar that said the ballots had the correct address on them, but for some reason were flagged as undeliverable by the United States Postal Service and delivered to our office weeks after the primary election. Election officials sent the ballots in a timely manner, and voters cast them well in advance of Election Day. This failure is on United States Postal Service. The United States Postal Service says it is working with Nevada election officials since learning of the issue earlier this week. They went on to say, the Postal Service takes these matters very seriously, and we are working diligently to ensure this type of incident does not happen again in the future. According to the U.S. Postal Service, this incident is the most significant mail delivery issue it has encountered. They are also asking for assistance from Governor Joe Lombardo's office, U.S. Senator Catherine Cortez Masto's office, and Senate Minority Leader Robin Titus.
Well, a golf tournament was held over the weekend at Mountain Falls Golf Club and raised money for a good cause. News 25's Smith Roberts gets us close to the hole in this story.
On Saturday, July 11th, members of the community, business owners, firefighters, and golf enthusiasts gathered at Mountain Falls Golf Club for the second annual Something Positive Incorporated charity golf tournament. Something Positive Incorporated is a local nonprofit organization dedicated to helping impoverished families throughout the Pahrump Valley, with the need for assistance often increasing during the holiday season. The morning began at 7 a.m. as 27 teams made up of 104 players checked in before heading to the course for an 8 a.m. shotgun start. While out on the course, News 25 spoke with local firefighter and EMT Matt Brown, who shared his outlook on the day and why supporting events like this is important to him.
Firefighter, paramedic, Matt Brown here. We're here golfing on a great day, a little hot, representing positive Pahrump. We're out here, nothing better than being part of the community, helping the kids in the community, and we're having fun, and thank you for everything. Thank you, Pahrump. Thank you, Avina and Sons, and thank you to my brothers. Love you.
As golfers made their way through the course, they stopped by sponsor booths hosted by local businesses, including FitLife Bungee and New Vine Law, who came out to support the fundraiser. Once the tournament concluded, participants gathered inside the grill house at Mountain Falls for lunch, awards, and a charity raffle featuring donated prizes from local businesses and supporters. The Avina team finished the day in first place, but organizers say the real winners are the local children and families who will benefit from the proceeds. After expenses, the tournament raised $27,730, with every dollar going toward helping children and families in need right here in Pahrump. Something Positive Incorporated says community support through events like this allows them to continue making a positive impact on local families throughout the year.
Well, coming up, our resident celebrity chef Felicia Chevatone is coming up, and she's going to hit you with a special stromboli. What's that all about? We'll tell you.
Car wreck? Check. Motorcycle wreck? Check. Truck wreck? Check. Bicycle wreck? Check. UFO wreck? What? In a wreck? You need a check. Call Lerner and Rowe today.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
We love you, Pahrump. Thank you for making the Auto Plaza #1 in Nye County. We are incredibly grateful for your support and proud to be serving our community now for 20 years. Whether you're looking to replace or service your vehicle, consider this. We offer dozens of new GM models in cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus hundreds of the highest quality pre-owned vehicles for sale in Southern Nevada. Our all-star service team is here to keep your vehicle running in tip-top shape. The factory-trained and ASE certified technicians here can work on most makes and models, and we carry the latest in diagnostic and preventative maintenance tools to get the job done. Visit PahrumPCars.com to check out our current selection of vehicles, schedule a service appointment, or even order factory accessories for your ride. Don't forget to stop by the Auto Plaza and get a free alignment check before you hit the open road, or visit PahrumPCars.com.
MyPillow's second annual mega sale is finally here. Get our patented premium MyPillows that adjust to your exact individual needs to give you the best sleep of your life.
When I got MyPillow, I'm asleep almost immediately. I stay asleep at night and I wake up more well-rested in the morning.
Now for the lowest price ever. Kings, $19.98, Queens, only $18.98. And Giza Dream bed sheets, the best sheets in history, for as low as $29.98. Lux Pure 6-piece towel sets, towels that actually dry you, what a concept, now only $39.98. And our made in the USA mattresses and mattress toppers as low as $99.98. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to take advantage of our second annual mega sale. But that's not all. Order right now and we'll ship your order absolutely free.
What I love about serving my country is putting this uniform on every single day. While I'm away fighting for my country, my family is left behind to fight loneliness, school and job changes, and tight budgets.
For over 160 years, the Armed Services YMCA has made it our duty to protect our service members and their families who have already sacrificed so much. Their duty is to our country. Our duty is to make sure no military family is left behind. Learn more at asymca.org.
Accidents happen fast. Recovery takes time, but your fight for justice starts now. You need a law firm that fights harder and that can get you more. Call Lerner & Rowe today.
Lerner & Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo, and thank you for listening to the simulcast on Ace Country 103.1. Our resident celebrity chef, Alicia Chevatone, is back and baking what she calls a stromboli mashup. Like all of our recipes, it's easy to make and delicious.
Hello and welcome to Alicia at Home. I'm Alicia Chevatone, chef and cookbook author here in Southern Nevada, and I have got a treat for you today. We are making stromboli. Stromboli, it's kind of like a calzone. It's a rolled pizza, basically. But since I profess that I am the self-proclaimed princess of mashups here in Las Vegas, I am putting stromboli together with chicken cordon bleu, which sounds kind of crazy, but wait until you taste it. It is such an amazing combination. So what I do is I buy a can of pizza dough in the refrigerated section. You got to get the can for this because it comes out right easily for you in a nice, relatively thin rectangle of dough. All you're gonna have to do is press it out just a little bit to make it about 1/4 to 1/8 of an inch thick. And then to that, by the way, put a little bit of flour out to make it easy for you so it doesn't, the pizza doesn't stick to your work surface. You were going to take some Dijon mustard and you were going to spread that over the top of your dough as the first layer. And then we're simply going to infuse the layers that I love of chicken cordon bleu. And to make it extra cheesy, I start with mozzarella, because even though that's not traditional, there's really nothing traditional about a cordon bleu stromboli anyway. I take a little bit of mozzarella, which is nice and melty, and then on top of that I put some deli chicken. Now you could easily use rotisserie chicken for this if you prefer, but this is just sort of nicely thinly sliced chicken that comes straight from the deli. And after that we put a layer of Swiss, which is traditional to cordon bleu. Got a couple layers of very thinly sliced Swiss cheese. And then on top of that, some either Black Forest ham or just regular sliced deli ham. And that is going to be essentially the flavor profile for your stromboli cordon bleu. So what you're going to do is you are going to roll very tightly the pizza dough into a spiral. And you're going to have to manhandle a little bit. In fact, what's easier to do so that you can have an easier time at the end is to tuck in the sides first so that we don't lose any of this beautiful filling. Tuck in your sides and then just sort of manhandle it and roll it very tightly so that you come up with a nice big log of dough. And you're going to make sure that you're going to bake it with the seam side down. You're going to pinch the ends a little bit just to make sure that, again, everything stays nicely in place. You are going to take this nice log of dough and you are going to melt some butter and put in some dried parsley flakes. Right over the top, you're going to take a brush and brush this all over. And you're going to bake this at 400 degrees for about 12 minutes. It's going to get pretty golden brown, but it's not going to be quite cooked just yet. After that, you're going to put just a little bit more of this parsley butter on top with some grated Parmesan cheese, and you're going to bake it for about 5 minutes more. And you are going to get the most awesome, I just cannot wait to eat this, the most awesome cordon bleu stromboli that you've ever seen. It's basically just a little spiral here of all the fillings. It is fantastic. You can put a little bit of extra chopped parsley on top. You could serve this warm, you could serve it room temperature. It's fantastic for parties. This is my stromboli cordon bleu right here on KPVM Channel 25. Make sure to keep it locked here for more chefy, exciting recipes. Thank you so much for joining me.
Looks good, Chef. The French and the Italians haven't been together like that since the World Cup. More coming up. You're watching News 25.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. We've been honored to be recognized by Best of Las Vegas and receive the Best Attorney in Pahrump for the past 4 years running. Awards are great, but helping clients get the money they deserve is why we're in business. After you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important not to listen to the insurance companies. Give us a call today, 775-727-9900. With offices in Pahrump, Southwest Vegas, and Summerlin, our team is here ready to fight for you for the money you're entitled to. So give us a call today.
If you've been in a recent auto accident, don't ignore the extent of the injuries. A 30-mile-an-hour accident creates up to 3,000 foot-pounds of force to the spine, equivalent to falling off a 2-story building. At Pahrump Spine and Wellness, we offer a complimentary exam and consultation to determine the extent of your injuries. We also work with 5 of the best injury attorneys here in Pahrump. Why drive to Vegas? We have state-of-the-art facility right here. Time is money. Don't waste it on the highway. Get the best care and legal advice here in town.
Loving your Valley Communications internet?
Now you can share it.
We're introducing our VCA referral program.
So when you refer a friend who signs up,
you get a free month of internet.
Good internet is better when shared. Refer a friend to VCA. When they sign up, you receive a free month of internet. Learn more about the referral program at valleycom.com. Valley Communications. Local, affordable, reliable.
America is great and Pahrump is awesome. We have room for our furry friends, and when it's time to care for them, we have the best feed store, Shadow Mountain Feed. Who did Siegfried and Roy call on when their dolphin quit eating? Shadow Mountain Feed. They developed a nutrition solution right in their store. From elephants to dogs and everything in between, they have what you need to feed, grow, and show your animals. They have everything except bread. Don't go there for bread. Shadow Mountain Feed, your one-stop care center for your best friends. At 2371 West Bella Vista, call 775-727-5527.
When it comes to your safety and security, Pahrump Lock and Safe comes to mind. Pahrump Lock and Safe has been providing security and peace of mind throughout southern Nevada. Of course, you know about their 24/7 emergency service, but there's more. Pahrump Lock and Safe offers safe opening and repair, high security safe service, electronic locks, high security locks, access control systems, and much more services. Call 702-379-8441. Pahrump Lock and Safe, your key to security.
1 in 4 people have a disability. I'm one of them.
I'm also an actor and advocate for disability inclusion across all aspects of life. The disability community is passionate, strong, powerful. We have so much to offer and deserve to be included in society. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Eat Your Seals is delivering services, advocacy, and local supports that elevate the communities for everyone. Let my Eat Your Seals make it yours.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. Opening night for the Golden Knights' 10th season has been announced. Mikey Ruhan has that. More in sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. Golden Knights fans, sharpen those skates and start making excuses to miss work the next day. The NHL has officially dropped opening night. Wednesday morning, the National Hockey League announced the opening games for the 2026-27 season. This year's schedule expands to 84 games with 2 extra divisional matchups for every team. Translation, even more chances to yell at the TV like the referees can actually hear you. The Vegas Golden Knights open the season at home on September 29th against the Chicago Blackhawks. The puck drop set for 7:30 p.m. The full schedule will be released Thursday, July 16th, so hockey fans can begin the annual tradition of planning vacations entirely around road trips. Meanwhile, Las Vegas just keeps collecting major sporting events like their casino players cards. The Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority pulled off a hat trick Tuesday, landing agreements connected to the College Football Playoff National Championship and the Pac-12, while also approving a 10-year, $100 million contract to keep the Formula One Las Vegas Grand Prix racing through the valley until 2037. Apparently, Vegas looked at the sports calendar and said, you know what? There's still a few minutes left in February. Las Vegas will also host the 2027 College Football Playoff National Championship on Monday, January 25th, 2027 at Allegiant Stadium. And finally, Hilton Grand Vacations has fired an employee who sent a racial slur on social media directed at Las Vegas Aces guard Chelsea Gray following Sunday's loss to the Indiana Fever. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
So Lerner and Rowe Weather Cam. Now we are looking out of the KPVM TV studios. We're looking at Mount Charleston, and those are fair weather clouds. Now, if you think that, well, more than 100 degrees is fair weather, we can be friends. Complete forecast is coming up.
Got bills? Need some pay? Then come be a cowboy trucker at Ponderosa Dairies in Amargosa Valley. They're currently seeking experienced CDL drivers to haul hay, grain, and milk while earning up to $2,000 a week. This isn't a job, it's a career. Whether you hit the open road or drive around Nevada's biggest dairy, they offer a great wage, benefits, and 401k retirement package. If you have what it takes to be a good hand, isn't it time you ride for the brand? The beautiful Ponderosa Dairies are currently hiring qualified CDL drivers who have doubles and tankers endorsements, as well as the ability to drive a standard transmission. If this is you, call Ed now, 702-682-3339. Once again, 702-682-3339. Send an email with your information to ap@ponderosadairy.com. Join the family at Ponderosa Dairy.
Imagine this happens to you. You're driving along and someone causes you to be in an accident. And now you're stuck with these injuries and damages, dealing with the insurance agents and the attorneys, getting nowhere.
The accident wasn't even my fault.
Good luck proving it, sweetheart.
We're paying you nothing, not a buckus.
You need someone on your side. You need a David to fight your Goliath. All you gotta do is dial. You ready?
Call 830-7070.
Anthony Paglia, injury lawyer.
Uh-oh.
I'll get you the money you deserve.
Thank you, Anthony Paglia.
If you've ever been hurt in a car accident, slip and fall, dog bite, or have a head or spinal injury, or God forbid a family member has a fatal accident, now you know where to get your dough. Call 830-7070. Hey, is your firm hiring?
Weather is sponsored by the Nevada Dairy Farmers and the Dairy Council of Nevada, sharing the love of all things dairy. Celebrate the best moments with milk. Milk the moment. And the weather is also brought to you by the Ponderosa Dairy, Nevada's largest dairy, fresh from our farm to your table.
Hello, Romy here on this whimsical Wednesday. Let's take a look at our surrounding areas forecast. Fernley, we have a high of 94, Fallon at 96, Carson City and Tonopah in the low 90s, Goldfield with a high of 92, Beatty at 104, Amargosa at 108, Las Vegas with a high of 109, and Death Valley at 118. Currently here in Pahrump, it is 104 degrees. The high today was 106. Winds coming from the south-southwest at 8 miles per hour, humidity at 17%, and the sunrise was at 5:38 a.m. And tonight, the sunset will be at 8:01 p.m., humidity at 19%, winds coming from the southeast at 7 miles per hour, and the low will be 81 degrees. Now let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. We have a humid week up ahead with our humidity in the high 20s and low 30s. Thursday, we have a high of 105. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, we have partly cloudy days with highs in the low hundreds. Tuesday, we have a high of 101, and Wednesday, a high of 101 as well, with partly cloudy skies. And that was the weather. Now back to the desk. Here's Chris.
Thank you, Romy. The outlook looks pretty good, and Mikey Realhan and myself are talking about on our daily radio show, Southern Nevada Now on Ace Country 103.1. Still a few movies left at the Movies in the Park, Ian Deutsch, and those begin Saturday nights. You can make some plans. There's about 4 weekends left because you want to take advantage of it. That'll just about do it for us here tonight. Chris Palermo, the whole news staff here at News 25. Make it a great Wednesday night.
Let's get you home.
I follow you into the park, through the jungle, through the dark.